Oh, shalom alaikum, shalom alaikum. Greetings, greetings, truth session family. Listen here. Of course, that's right. I am the master teacher, the shapeshifter, the code breaker. That's right. In the captain's seat for the one, the apostle, the prophet. Come on here, the cosmic commander. Listen, we want to welcome you once again to the truth session. That's right. I am sitting in the captain's seat for the one. And listen, we want to welcome you today. We want you to know right off the bat that, listen, we don't take your time for granted, nor lightly. And we honor and respect your time. We want to say, Assalamu alaikum, Shalom alaikum, Inhotep Abaragani, Amani Kaka, Amani Dada, Bonjour, Hola. And I like how the one said, Konnichiwa. Oh, listen, we're going to be flowing in the deep blue flow today. Listen, go ahead and hit that share button right now. Go ahead and contact your contacts. Send it to your friends, send it to your family members. Listen, we're going to be talking about some deep and powerful things. And as you populate, come on and populate, family. Hit the share button, hit those emojis. Come on, let's flood this timeline. And listen, don't forget to let us know where you're hailing from. If you're here for the first time, come on and let us know where you're hailing from. And listen, don't forget to put your business on the timeline. We want to go ahead and just say that up front. Put your businesses on the timeline. Listen, this is the truth session where your thoughts really count. They really matter. And we want you to know that today. And listen, we want you to continue to, let it flow. Let it flow today. And we're going to be dealing with something that's in a tributary. But listen, we're still dealing with that deep blue flow, that smooth quantum blue. We're going to be dealing with the quantum realm. We're talking about quantum blue, so we want to go back and just kind of rehash on the quantum theory, the quantum realm, because that is the main focus. But today we're going to use it as a tributary. But watch this. The quantum realm is the main realm, but we're talking about quantum blue, that deep flow, and we're using it as a tributary, which means I just catapulted you to the quantum realm, because the quantum realm is the real realm. It's the realm of reality, but yet it will be used as a tributary today. So it's flowing into the deep blue flow, and the deep blue flow is going back and getting the quantum realm as a backdrop. That's the realm of quantum physics. So now today we're going to be dealing with the quantum realm is the real realm of reality. It's the real realm of reality. So go ahead and populate as the Prince of Peace and the Songbird KD grace you with their voices. Greetings, the one. Greetings, the one. Greetings. Greetings, Sister Stephanie. The priestess, Sister Lavelle. Greetings. Sister Cynthia Ford Clark. Greetings, greetings. Thank you for your donations. We got that information right away. Thank you. Greetings, Sister KD. Yes. Sister KD's Nectar, that's right. Sister Tracy Love, greetings. Jindaya Abbas, greetings, greetings. Sister Shadrian Calvin, greetings. Oh, our very own Elder Gibbs in the house, yes. All is well and it just got better, Elder Gibbs. Greetings, Sister Latricia Freeman. Come on, flood those timelines. Come on, give me those emojis. Listen, it's about to go down. Listen, you want to dial into this. Come on and hit us with those emojis. Come on. This is a talkback system. Come on, it's a dialogue, not a monologue. Even your emojis are saying something. Come on, flow with us, flow with us. Yes, we're getting ready to flow today. We're going to talk about some deep things today. Deep calleth unto deep at the noise of that water spout. We're going to talk about some deep things. Greetings, Sister Sabrina, greetings. Oh, it's good to see you all in the house today. All right, here we go. Yes, family. We're getting ready to talk about the quantum realm. The quantum realm. It's the real realm of reality. See, what you need to understand, that there are other realities out there or other untruths out there. But I want you to know that, listen, it's the quantum realm where everything exists, where everything has its origin, its meaning. And so in order for us to flow deep in that blue, we got to go back and understand what quantum really represents. Man, very powerful. And I want you to think about this as we continue to go throughout the feed and after the broadcast. What if you behaved like a subatomic particle? What if you behaved like a subatomic particle? I'm just going to let that kind of mull around in your mind a little bit, and I'll talk about subatomic a little bit later. But what if you behaved like a subatomic particle? Now, we understand that blue represents our creativity. It also represents uncertainty, but it represents certainty as well. It also represents relationship, love, represents duality, stability. It represents abundance, synchronicity, balance. Oh, that's important, balance. It represents enlightenment, higher consciousness, being intentional. Oh, I like this one, being smooth. That's that smooth blue, you all. Peaceful, intelligent, and being tranquil. But let's think about this. If it's the realm of certainty, but yet the realm of uncertainty, creativity, and duality and stability, you have to surmise that we're talking about the antecedent, the realm of quantum, the realm of all or infinite possibilities. So because of that, there's a level of creativity that we deal with. There's a level of stability that we deal with. There's a level of uncertainty. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying uncertainty. Watch this. When you deal in the realm of quantum, listen, it may appear that a certain thing may be at a certain location, moving at a certain speed, but watch this. In classical physics, you can measure the velocity of something and a position. Maybe where something vectors from a certain location and it vectors in a certain direction. Let's think of it. Let's think about this. A vehicle. We can measure its velocity. We can measure its position. But when you're dealing with the realm of quantum, because it's a minute, a subatomic particle, you can't measure its location. You can't measure its speed because it's here, it's there. It has the ability to appear. Watch this. And again, I'm not trying to proselytize anybody, but watch this as a backdrop. Our Messiah. Yes, that's right. Yahushua said that if any man come unto the Father, he got to come by me. Didn't he say that? He also said that I am the door. And if any man go in, we must do what? Go in and out and find what? Pasture. So if he is the door, which means in a dark place, in a quantum place, what do you normally see? An exit sign, a light above the door, right? In a dark place, emergency lights are on a different circuit. So in other words, where I am, there you may be also. So if he's over here, there's a light above the door, say, come in. But watch this. He said, you shall go in and out and find pasture. So when you go in, it actually becomes your out. Once you're in, now you have the ability to go through another door. He said, because where I am, there where you may be also. So each door you enter in becomes an out. So you shall go in and out. In other words, that's the realm of quantum. Because once you enter in, you're no longer in that space. You're no longer in that locality. That's how the quantum realm operates. So now, let's think about this. In that quantum space, that space and time, those particles are minute. So now it can enter in one space and then move. What am I talking about? Listen, I told you to put your business on a timeline. Watch how this operates in that quantum realm. So now, you're operating in your business, but there's some hesitation, there's some reservation. But the infinite possibilities of you being prosperous or to bringing someone else in represents the realm of quantum. Watch this. The moment you step into that place, you've entered into the realm of possibilities, but guess what? Now you're operating in quantum physics. Why? Because you've already gone to that place. It becomes your reality. Oh my goodness. You've entered in. See, before it's a realm of possibility, but the moment you decide to go into that place, guess what? It already happened. You have no other choice but to be prosperous and successful. Why? Because you've entered into that place of possibilities, infinite possibilities. You've entered into that place where it's just happening. And I'm going to give you another example. I'm in that blue. I'm in that flow. I recall when the Prince of Peace, that's right, musical artist JP, we'd have our conferences. And boy, just before we get started, the Prince of Peace, man, would say, man, I don't know where I'm going right now. I don't know, man, what I'm going to play. And I used to always say, man, when you sit down that keyboard, it's over with. And the moment he touched those keys, man, the infinite possibilities were already there. And I know he was just saying that as a cliche, but the moment he touched those keys, man, he was everywhere. Oh, my goodness. He was touching everything. He entered into that realm of quantum. And so he understood that. So we would always laugh about that. You know, I'm not sure where I'm going right now, but man, I said, listen, I trust what you have. I know once you start playing, it's a curtain call. And he would do it every time. I'm telling you, that's the realm of quantum. So in order to understand creativity, duality, sensitivity, relationships, you got to go back and understand quantum. Oh, watch this. The realm of infinite possibilities. Possibilities. Now watch this. Here is a quote that I got from, that's right, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander, Dr. Bobby Wright. Watch what it says here. There is a scientific dictum which states, everything that exists in some amount. And if it exists, it can be measured. Oh my goodness. So that means if it exists in some amount, then it can be measured. You have to understand that that very quote represents the realm of quantum physics. Oh my goodness. It's the realm of quantum because if it exists in some amount. And if it exists, it can be measured. So watch this. We're not talking about taking out a ruler, a yardstick, a measuring tape to measure something. If it exists in some amount, which means at the time it exists, it has the ability or the propensity to show up somewhere else and exist again, which means I can measure it because I've measured it here. I've seen it here. Listen, many of you already right now in this feed, you've already entered into the realm of quantum. Why? Because I've taken you to that place in your mind where it's going to happen. Why? It's going to happen because you've already decided it's going to happen. The infinite possibilities are already there. That's what quantum represents, the infinite possibilities. And because the infinite possibilities are there, and you took the initiative to go out with that energy, to operate in that space and time, guess what? It already happened. Everything that I've set out to do, that the one has placed before me, guess what? I operated in it. I'm operating in what he talked to me about years and years ago. Why? Because the possibilities were there. And the moment I ventured to go into that place, boom, it happened. So it's happening right now. Why? Because that's quantum. Now, you have to understand this. In the realm of quantum, those subatomic particles don't stay in the same place. Quantum defies natural reality. I'm talking about natural reality. That's what the realm of quantum does. Those subatomic particles, listen, let me show you. These are my thoughts. When you're dealing with quantum mechanics, it appears that it has no place in science because it defies all logic. The quantum realm defies all logic. It's one of those where somebody emphatically said that you would never make it. I mean, you had forces coming against you. There was no way possible for you to make it out of your situation. But the realm of quantum actually took you, catapulted you to a place where you were so successful, it blew their minds. See, you weren't supposed to be here listening to me at this time. Why? Because somebody had already spoken your demise. They already planned for you to fail. But the realm of quantum went back and got you and catapulted you here. Watch this. I'm going to tell you how powerful this is. And I'm going to get back to those notes, those thoughts. I shared with you many times before that I created the one in my mind. There was a level of ingenuity that I was dealing with before I met him. And I used to say, man, listen, if I'm thinking like this, there has to be someone in the same space and time thinking like this, who's thinking above me, who can take me to the next level. So for years as a kid, as an adult, I held on to that thought. The level of creativity, the level of education. I was very sincere and strategic and precise and accurate about education, connecting it with spirituality. But I knew that there was someone who had answers for everything that I had, every question I had. There was someone who had an answer. There was someone who understood my thinking. There was someone who said, no, that's not far-fetched. Everything that you're saying, every song that you're connecting to a phrase, to a movie, connecting to somebody's thoughts, it's the reality of it. It's the realm of quantum. Why? Because everything is everything. So I began to create the one, and when he walked in for the very first time, my particles connected with his. I said, that's him. I leaned over to the next person sitting next to me. I said, that's him. That's the one. I was operating in that place of quantum. Why? He was already decreeing. He was already pulling on me. He was already calling me. I had already connected to him. I'm talking about years and years and years and years before I joined forces with him. Watch this. I've been with him over half of my life. Quantumly leaping to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. Watch this. Particles spin in opposite direction. Watch this. Matter appears to pierce, or does pierce through solids. Wait a minute. Classical physics and other forms of physics say that can't happen. That's a solid. So now these particles are piercing and passing through these solids. That's what the quantum realm does. Watch this. So watch this. Even in areas where the temperature, I'm talking about molten temperatures, hot lava, nothing but, oh my goodness, heat that would disintegrate something in a heartbeat. Listen, quantum physics says because the quantum particles, it could carve out a space and place where it could be nothing but freezing cold temperatures. Wait a minute. Here is a pool, a bed of hot lava, and right in the center of it is something frozen, something hot, something cold. How is that possible? Because there's a realm of all possibilities. If you thought that, you did that, there are particles and properties that can attest to that. It can happen. What am I saying to you? Listen, today you're going to think on a higher level because you understand that there's a realm of all possibilities that you can operate in within your family, within your home, within your environment that will cause something to happen. Listen, before I started Jumpstart Your Cognition, the one had already spoken it. He said it, man, it leaped in my belly. Jumpstart Your Cognition. It's my tutoring program. Watch this. Jumpstart the engine of your mind. Cognition, cognitive and engine. So when he said that, before I did it, man, I was flowing in that blue. I said, I got it. The one, I got it. Why? I went to that place of infinite possibilities. I began to flow in it. Watch this. This one is powerful here. Quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement. Wait a minute. So that was recently there was a situation, with the Smith talking about quantum entanglement. There was some entanglement, right? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Talking about entanglement. Needless did she know, she had created a quantum entanglement. Why? Because the particles connected before they came together, there was a realm. So during the interview, you guys know who I'm talking about. I don't even have to mention any name. During the interview with the husband and wife team, I got into an entanglement. You got into a quantum entanglement. That's a realm of reality. Watch what happens. In the quantum entanglement realm, something may appear here, then it spins off its orbit, and it may appear on a lower shell. Watch this. If your thoughts are on the outer shell, called valence electrons, it can jump to another place, attach itself, become an ion. So her ions connected to the young man's ion, and they got into a quantum entanglement. Why? Because those thoughts are there. It was a reality. There were infinite possibilities. So what I'm saying to you is, listen, even if you're in a relationship and there are infinite possibilities for it to go to that next level of creativity, of love, of duality, of sensitivity, listen, because there are infinite possibilities, the moment you step into it and release you and become become a pair of electrons occupying a space, occupying the first level, occupying the orbital level on another level, going to that next level, guess what? You've already been successful. So now, what do? We get up. We get up during that deep blue session to create our reality, the quantum realm, which is the real reality. So now I'm getting up before sunrise, and at the end of sunset, I've created my quantum reality. Now, I can mentally assent to it and understand this is where I'm supposed to flow. I'm going to flow in it. That's the realm I'm supposed to be in. I'm supposed to be in that quantum place. So now, because I stay in a quantum place, I always stay in a place of creativity. So whatever I need, I create it. Whatever energy I want, I create it. Oh, yeah. I know that it's never created nor destroyed, but what I do is I call it into being. I command it to exist. To come into being. To come into being, to exist, to manifest. To manifest. So let's look at this. I want to talk about real quickly. My goodness. So we understand that the realm of quantum represents all possibilities. But you have to see the contrast, not the comparison, the contrast with Darwinism. Darwinism, talking about survival of the fittest, or let me get this real quickly. We're talking about natural selection. I've got tons of notes here. Yes, that's right. I dig deep for data and the likes. To be profound. That's right, to be profound. To go into that deep blue so I can discover the realm of quantum. Yes, it's in the deep. It's in the deep. But watch this. The deeper you go, it gets dark. But watch this. You can get to a certain depth and it gets light. Oh, my goodness. It becomes light. Everything becomes light. I said, I am the door. So because Yahushua said he is the door, I am the door. And so now I can get you to come in at night and find rest, find pasture. You can go in and out and find pasture. Watch this. Let's talk about the realm of Darwinism. And as I'm reading this, I'm going to post this on the timeline. Watch this. It says here the theory of, or what is Darwin's theory of evolution? A theory of evolution by natural selection, first formulated in Darwin's book on the origin of species in 1859, is the process by which organisms change over time as a result of change of heritage or heritable physical or behavioral traits. Changes that allow an organism, watch this, to better adapt to its environment will help it survive and have more offspring. See, what you have to understand is that theory puts everything in competition. That's right, because it's the survival of the fittest. But watch this, the realm of quantum. Let everything exist. Let everything has its space and time. Let everything get in where it fits in. So get in where you fit in. That's what the one used to always say, get in where you fit in. So watch this. You wonder why our money district is off. You wonder why the flow of money is not prevalent in America. Why? Because they're defying quantum mechanics. There is enough wealth and opulence here in America for everybody to be wealthy. But the few, the proud, the majority, yes, the mass majority control all the wealth. So what's happening? Because you're locking up the wealth, because you won't let it flow, you won't let it be quantum, the system is off. So what are you doing? Just printing money. What does printing money do? It causes inflation. So now everything is inflated. Because you're causing inflation, you cause everything else to rise. So now, because inflation is high, now I got to continue to take my prices up. I got to continue to devalue things. But the realm of quantum, let everything flows. If you need to appear here, I'm going to appear. If you need to be wealthy over here, I'm going to be wealthy. Guess what? There's enough money in circulation, listen, that everybody can be wealthy. Oh, talk to me up in here. I'm talking about a realm of possibility. But the thoughts have to be there. See, if you have not mentally assented to that place, and that's not your MO, your motor operandi, then it stays in a stagnant place. It's like water, a stagnated place. So now in America, we have stagnated money. Yeah, we have a stagnated flow. Now it begins to reverse. See, we don't have that deep blue, quantum blue flow underneath the ocean, underneath the sea, that becomes a river that's supposed to flow in any situation. We don't have that. Why? Because we have some controlling all the money. How much is enough? You have enough money, enough wealth that 5 generations, 10 generations down the road will never be broke. How much is enough? See, what you've already set in motion will be self-sustaining because of the realm of quantum. And so if you lock it up, you cause it to be stagnated and stale and vestigial. Oh my goodness, calcified. If you cause it to be hardened and don't let that flow out, you will always have problems. You'll have redlining in situations in areas where money cannot flow in communities where money cannot flow in. Why? Because you've removed the realm of quantum. You've put a block in the realm of quantum. Inevitably, you've put a block in your thoughts. Because everything is everything. You connected to somebody else. You connected to everything. How is it that plants can grow up through concrete? I've talked about this. It defies the law of regular reality, doesn't it? Because quantum says if those particles desire to appear here, it's going to appear. If those particles decide to flow through a concrete wall, they're going to flow through. They'll appear here and appear there. Watch this. That's why I said in the beginning, what if you behave like a subatomic particle, like an electron, like a proton, like a neutron? Oh my goodness. If you understood the power and the authority that you have, listen, you change your thought processes. You'll realize that if you desire to be healthy, wealthy, and wise, you can manifest it. I'm not talking about money coming. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the ability to tap into what has already been placed in your midst, called pistis. That which has already been decreed, declared. That which the Almighty One has already spoken. It is already there. So if you don't understand that not only are you operating in the realm of quantum, you are quantum. Yes, I am quantum. Quantum represents the minute part. But not only the minute part, it's so small that it's large. Yeah. You all know. It's very simple, but yet it's deep. Watch this. How many of you recall the commercial with a Canon camera? So advanced that it's simple. That's the realm of quantum. It's so advanced that it's simple. Because it places it in your eye gates, in your ear gates. Oh, your eardrums. It places it there so that you can mentally assent to it. You can ascribe to it. Watch this. Oh my goodness. The Darwinism, that theory, talking about how things are in straight competition with one another. Watch what it says here. Survival of the fittest is a phrase that originated from Darwinian evolution theory as a way of describing the mechanism of natural selection. In Darwinian terms, the phrase is best understood as survival of the form that will leave the most copies of itself in successive generations. Wow. So now what you're trying to do is copy yourself so much that you'll leave it for another generation and another generation, and you'll do anything you possibly can do in order to do that. Watch this. The realm of quantum doesn't fight with it. Why? Because it's a natural ecosystem. Oh my goodness. It's a natural ecosystem. In other words, everything is connected to everything. So if I allow my quantum particles, my subatomic particles to connect to something else, connect to someone else, guess what's going to happen? It's going to automatically prosper. It's going to automatically increase itself because I understand that. So I send the right energy to it and say, listen, I'm sending you out. I'm sending you out into the deep so that you can get what's in the deep so that you can come back up and emerge so that you can flow back to the top. Oh, watch this. I'm going to go ahead and put this out there, Dr. Bobby. I'm going to put all these out there as I continue to flow in the deep blue. We're going to get to this timeline here in a second. But I want you to see this information because deep calleth unto deep at the noise of thy water spout. That's right. A deep blue flow. Now, this theory talking about how things are at its greatest origin when it's in competition. The Darwinian theory. How it's in competition with everything. Listen, we have certain insects to manifest so that other insects don't overpopulate. Wow. The ecosystem. We have certain natural phenomena to take place so that other things won't deplete. Look at the ocean. You think all this water flowing in and flowing out, it's one huge reservoir. Wow, it's flooding over here. It's flooding and doing its thing because it's one big reservoir. Sometimes it overflows its bank, but watch this. Because of our system, because of evaporation, it evaporates. It turns into a gas. It goes into a precipitation state. So it's a natural water flow. It's a natural system that'll never deplete. Watch this. Also, when you're talking about particles, when you're talking about things that may decay, it goes right back into oil. It goes right back into the heart of the earth and replenishes itself. That's why I talked about the blood cells. Every 120 days do what? Replenish themselves. That's right. That's not natural selection. That's quantum mechanics. It moves in an ecosystem, in an ecological system, so that other things can manifest. Watch this. We're talking about quantum now. Quantum, I'm going to read some of these definitions here regarding quantum. Very powerful definitions. And you're going to see how all this connects. Because listen, in order for us to really understand what blue represents, oh my goodness, you have to understand the realm of quantum. That realm of quantum is blue. It is creativity. It is relationship. It is love. It is duality. It is sensitivity. It is stability. So in order for you to understand where we're going in this blue, that's right, you got to understand the quantum realm. And listen, I'm going to get back to this later because I'm coming right back at you live and in living color with 2,400 watts of power. Next week, I'm going to be dealing with the quantum mechanics, quantum mathematics. Those are the real realms. That's right. That's right. Oh, watch this. It says here by Anne Marie Helmenstein, PhD. In physics and chemistry, a quantum is a discrete packet of energy and matter. There's that matter again, flowing through solids. The term quantum also means the minimum value of a physical property involved in an interaction. The minimum. So guess what? It takes the least path of resistance. Oh, that doesn't sound like Darwinism. That sounds like the quantum realm. Darwinism is fighting to survive, fighting to exist, fighting to get the upper hand, fighting to subdue, to subjugate. Oh, but the realm of quantum is that flowetry. It's that flowetry in motion. I can appear. I can disappear. I can have my thoughts here. I can be at the mailbox. Okay, I know I got something coming here. I can be over. Oh, wait a minute. I left something on the stove. Or there's something at work. I'm simultaneously thinking about what I have to complete at work because the quantum thought hit me. And if I don't give audience to it, I may get to work and forget about it. And so the quantum realm works with itself. It'll give you a thought, give you the information, and remind you to go back and get it. Wow. That's too deep to be steep. Watch this. The quantum charge of a particle is the charge of an electron. Electron charge can only increase or decrease by discrete energy levels. So watch this. There is no half charge. In other words, there is no half charge. It's what it is or it isn't. I'm either here or I'm going to move there. So now when you're dealing with quantum entanglement, if you could see this, man, in that space and place, in that realm, quantum entanglement, it is what it is. So now I'm watching these electrons move about. Then it jumps to the last energy shell. Then it jumps to the middle one. Guess what? That's what you do every day. You do that with your families. You do that with your children. I've got to mentally assent over here, and I've got to go do this. And you're taking these pieces and you're placing them all over the place, but yet there is a major connection. That's why I'm going back to get the quantum realm, so we can move back into the smooth blue. So we can see that through trauma, it caused us to receive some misinformation. But watch this. Because of misinformation, we receive trauma. So that's a major dichotomy there. Because of trauma, now I'm prone to receive misinformation. But because of misinformation, now I'm operating in that place of trauma. But watch this. That's a mathematical property. It's called the commutative property. I leave somewhere, go to another place, to this place, and I go somewhere else. It's called the commutative property. Wow. I told you it all connects. Watch this. The quantum comes from the Latin word quantus, which means how great. The word came from into use before the 1900s in reference to quantum status in medicine, which means the amount which is sufficient. I told you that's that realm of quantum, the amount that's sufficient. So all you need is the sufficient amount. The sufficient amount will get you where you need to go. But not only that, it connects itself to whatever you may need. So I don't have to hoard everything. I don't have to take on inordinate behaviors and greed. I take on just what I need because it's the amount that's sufficient. It's the amount that's sufficient. So now I don't allow myself to be entangled. Watch this. Entangled with something else, because listen, I got the amount that's sufficient for me. But if you get into a quantum entanglement, guess what happens? You can be on one side of the world and somebody else can be on the other side of the world. And guess what? They'll affect your behavior because you've quantized yourself to them. You've connected yourself to miscreant behavior. And when they misbehave, guess what? That thing follows you because there's an equal and opposite reaction. There's an upward spin and a downward spin. You're wondering, well, how is this manifesting? Because you've connected yourself to something that have been quantized in an entangled manner. It's not fortuitous that it's happening. So that's why I shut off certain things. I don't allow certain things to even enter into my presence. I don't entertain the thoughts. I don't let it affect my energy. So guess what? Before I get to work, listen, I'm on such a cloud. Oh my goodness. That you're going to need a bulldozer to get in. But it's going to hit that wall. Why? I've already created those barriers. So once I get there, listen, my students operate in my space. My coworkers around me operate in my space because of quantum. Oh my goodness. Come on. Let me check this timeline. Oh, I feel the flow. That's right, inflation, everything. Oh, that's right, Sister Sabrina. Watch this. Come on, we're flowing, you all. Come on, hit those emojis. Come on, hit those emojis for us. Hit those emojis. And listen, if you just feel like donating, go ahead and donate to the Truth Session. Listen, we welcome it. We honor it. We don't disrespect it. We honor your giving. And they will put that information on the timeline. Let it be quantized on our timeline. Yes, I am quantum. Yes, yes, pistis. And it is so. Come on. Yes. Sister Sharon Patlin. See, I talked about this. Come on. As the Prince of Peace flow, let me flow into, that's right, KD's nectar. Oh, you better ask somebody. You better go door to door and ask somebody as I flow. Delectable, delicious. That's right, it's a deep blue flow. It's a deep blue flow. Not only that, it's smooth sailing. Now, watch this. I told you that this realm of quantum deals with infinite possibilities. It's the realm of infinite possibilities. But watch this. There is something called the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So I told you at the very beginning that the quantum realm deals with certainty, but yet also uncertainty, because you can't put it in a box. So you can't measure it as you would measure a velocity or a space or a vehicle or an object. Why? Because watch this. This is how the realm of quantum functions. The moment you enter into that space and recognize it, it no longer exists in that place again. Let me say that again. As you enter into a quantum space and you begin to recognize it, guess what? It no longer sits there again. It jumps to its next place to increase you, to change your thoughts, to help you to survive. That's why, like I said, the Messiah said, where I am, there you may be also. So I'm going from place to place, increasing and bringing about information and bringing about a flow. Why? That's the realm of quantum. Watch what the uncertainty principles say. Listen, come on and hit that share button. Come on and share this. Share this feed, you all. There's that's right, Sister Cynthia, a natural water flow. There's a natural water flow. It's flowing right now. We're going to talk about this Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Yes, it is, Prince of Peace. Oh, if you can see that, come on and give me those thumbs up. Come on, a natural water flow. It's flowing, you all. It's flowing. Listen, just take a moment as they grace you with their presence, their vocal presence. Come on and hit that share button and give us those emojis. Come on and flood it. Flood it with that water. Come on, flood it with the hearts. Yes. That's right, that's right. Watch this. The Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Watch this. Uncertainty principle, also called Heisenberg uncertainty principle or indeterminacy principle. Watch what it says. This statement, articulated in 1927 by German physicist Werner Heisenberg, stated that the position and the velocity of an object cannot be both measured exactly at the same time, even in theory. Wow. So the position and the velocity cannot be measured at the same time. The uncertainty principle. So when you're talking about a realm of flow, a realm of consistency, the quantum realm, because we're moving at such a high rate, you can't locate our position. You can't determine the velocity. So there are many trying to locate our velocity, locate our position, place us in a box, describe us. The problem is we're in the quantum realm, so you can't do it. So when you get to that place where you think we are, we've already gone somewhere else and instituted something else. It's a natural quantum flow. So now, when you begin to embark upon a certain thing, you don't stay on the embarkation. So what you do is begin to write those thoughts down. That's when your flow starts. That's when your quantum realm leaps and connects to something else. You already begin to write down those ideas, those thoughts. They're not far-fetched. No, they're not. I thought about many things that seemed to be far-fetched to someone and said, there's no way you can do it. My own undergraduate advisor, supposed to be advising me, right, said what I couldn't do. Yeah, read between the lines. Said what I could not accomplish. You couldn't be an engineer, math teacher, physicist. You can't be all of that. You couldn't operate in mechanical drawings and AutoCAD and MicroStation. There's no way you can do that. So you might just want to be a teacher. That's what he said to me. I quantumly leaped right past his words and said, you know what? I understand what you're saying. And just because you said that, I declare all of those majors. And I operated in every one of those areas. Why? And there was a quantum realm that I was operating in. Excuse me. That he wasn't going to stagnate me. Watch this. The very concept of exact position and exact velocity together, in fact, have no meaning in nature. That is the realm of quantum. So listen, quantum appears to not even be a part of science because it doesn't make any natural sense. The realm of quantum will cause gravity to reverse. You all saw X-Men when Jean caused the water to reverse. That's right. Reverse gravity, that's the realm of quantum. So natural selection doesn't do that. Natural selection say, I can't float. Listen, I've watched, oh my goodness. I've watched KD. I've watched the Prince of Peace sing for hours. And you would think, man, they should fall out. They should pass out by now. They tapped into the realm of quantum and they flowed. They continued to float. Listen, they sang for hours. He played for hours. You would think they would be tired. They tapped out of themselves and flowed. Why? Because others needed to connect to them. They needed those particles. They needed that increase. They needed that realm of possibilities. They attached themselves. They became quantized. They became charged. They entangled themselves in a proper manner so that others can flow with them. Oh, talk to me, somebody. That's right, least path of resistance. The realm of flowetry, Sister Sabrina. Yes, yes. That's right, how great thou art, that's sufficient. Watch this. That's right, greetings, Sister Rhonda Moore. She said, greetings, Prince of Peace. Yes, indeed. Hailing. Oh. Listen, come on and hit those emojis. We're flowing in that blue flow. It's sufficient enough. That's right. That's right. Let me show you something else regarding the uncertainty principle. It says in ordinary experiments or experience provides no clue to this principle. It provides no clue. In other words, you can't describe it because the moment you decide to describe it, guess what? It's going to do something else. That's right. So the moment you decide to advance yourself, the moment you decide, watch this, in a crisis situation, the moment you decide to call the one, that's right, you've entered into that realm of quantum. And then when he connects with you and give you the information, oh, he's going to give you some profound information. Guess what? You've entered into the realm of infinite possibilities and you begin to heal yourself. Why? Because the information that he gives you jumpstarts you, puts you in a place where now you can jump to those different spaces and places in your mind where things were nestled up, things were locked up, things were in a nested loop. He puts you in a place where you've tapped out of that situation. And now things become uncertain, only to become certain. Uncertainty doesn't mean instability. It means going to a place that you've tapped out of, where now you can see stability, where now you can understand how things operate, that they will happen for you. Listen, I submit to you today. That's right. I submit to you today, those of you who are listening to the sound of my voice here at the Truth Session, that you've already entered into that realm of quantum, that which you've decided to contemplate, that which you've already decided to move forward with. I guarantee you, you're going to have the energy, the ingenuity, the creativity, the stability, the confidence to go in and out. Why? Because it's defying all logic. That's right. If you were destined to be an entrepreneur, guess what? It is going to happen for you. You just have to understand that it's supposed to happen. See, if you doubt that it's supposed to happen, it's like a rope with a knot tied in it. The Hebrew word katar, doubt. It's like a rope with a knot tied in it, which means nothing can get in and nothing can get out. But listen, when you tap out of yourself and understand that you're supposed to operate in that space and place and time in your mind, I guarantee you, all things will come into being. Oh, watch this. I got some more for you here. I don't know about you, but I'm excited about this. That's right. Flood the timeline. Hit that share button. That's what I want you to do right now. And we're going to talk about some quantum mechanics. I want to give you something here. Oh, my goodness. Talk about this natural flow, this natural realm of flowetry. Quantum mechanics. It says here, what is quantum mechanics? Quantum mechanics is the branch of physics relating to very small particles. Notice I'm going back to small particles, because small particles in operation defies what should be happening with large particles. So these small particles can move around, can connect themselves, can cause things to happen. Watch this. It results in what may appear to be some very strange conclusion about the physical world. So now, naturally, classical physics describes certain things, but the realm of quantum physics, oh, you can't put a stronghold on it. I'm going to go ahead and post this real quickly so that you will have this information as I read it. And I'm going to just keep flowing with it. You'll see it as you go back into the information. But watch this. We're talking about this uncertainty. It says here that at the scale of atoms and electrons, many of the equations of classical mechanics, listen to this now, many of the equations of classical mechanics, which describe how things move at an everyday size and speed, cease to be useful. So watch this. The Darwinism, or the Darwin theorem, talking about natural selection, survival of the fittest, cease to exist, because the quantum theory actually overshadows it, because it's going to explain things, first of all, without explaining it. It's just going to operate. It's what it is. So you're trying to determine, why is this happening? Instead of saying it's supposed to be happening. See, when you say it's supposed to be happening for me like this, and I try to figure out or unravel what's supposed to be happening, you'll continue to move out in it. You'll plan accordingly, and you'll watch your plans manifest. You'll think those thoughts and watch them manifest. I'm not talking about bad thoughts and trying to do something to somebody. I'm not talking about that. But listen, I'm careful with my thoughts. I'm very methodical, and the one will tell you that. Yes, the cosmic commander will tell you that, the master teacher, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, very methodical. I'm very methodical with my thoughts. So I'm careful about what I think, because I know they'll manifest. So now I'm trying to manifest the most powerful, the most potent, the most positive entities that I can possibly manifest. When I'm teaching, I don't let anybody else's uncertainty I don't let their insecurities, their deficiencies define how I'm going to teach. Listen, I've had parents to say, listen, my son, my daughter does not like math. They don't understand it. I don't know what I'm going to do to get them to understand this because they need it. I say, give them to me. Yes, I said, give them to me. All I need to do is be in their presence. I just need to tap into them and allow them to tap into me. I guarantee you they're going to understand it. Why? Because I understand my certainty. I understand my quantum makeup. Listen, I'm not relying on what you have, what you may not have. I trust my ability to reach you. That's right. I trust my ability to reach you. Listen, I was teaching in one of the local community colleges here. Watch this. And I walked past the lab, the math lab. And as I walked by, my spirit was prompted to walk back. So I walked forward and I just walked back. And I leaned and I looked inside of the lab and there was a young lady sitting there, frustrated. So I walked in and walked over to her and I hit her with my presence and greeted her and find out what was going on. She said, I don't understand this. This is not making sense to me. I've never done well in math. I've always struggled. I've never gotten good grades. I barely passed. I said, okay, show me what you're struggling with. She showed me one problem. But there was a part of her mind that was locked into this space and place and time that she couldn't do it. So she couldn't be creative. She couldn't let go of her ingenuity. So I showed her how to unravel what she was thinking and systematically showed her the steps on how to solve the problem. Guess what? That was her freshman year. The rest of her time, the freshman year, sophomore year, junior, senior year, guess what? What's going on? How to understand, how to quantumly come together with this process. I tapped into her. What am I saying? I understand my particles. I understand what was entrusted into me. So I don't let people knock me off that square. So I operate in it. So if I have to operate in an uncertainty principle, which means if I have to move around and get you over here and talk to you over there and move you into position, I can get you to flow in the deep blue. That's right. I can get you to go deep within yourself where there is a flow of your river, of your thoughts. Once you understand that that river is there, see, you may not know that it's there, but once you understand that it's there, guess what? You're going to begin to operate in it. No one will stop you. That's what we do here at the Truth Session. We take you to a place of flowetry and motion, a place where your thoughts really matter and count, a place where we can love on you, a place where we can honor you and cherish you and understand what you're going through and speak a word to you because we go deep. We love what we do here at the Truth Session. That's right. That's right. That's right. The one, the cosmic commander. That's right. That's right. I'm one of his sons. That's right. The master teacher. Oh, complete flow. Deep. As they sing this, it goes along with what I'm talking about. At the scale of atomic and electrons, many of the equations of the classical mechanicals, which describe how things move at an everyday size and speed, cease to be useful. No flow. In classical mechanics, objects exist in a specific place at a specific time. But watch this. However, in quantum mechanics, objects instead exist in a haze of probability. Oh my goodness, that's infinite possibilities. Probabilities, potential, those are the 3 P's. They have a certain chance of being at point A, another chance at being at point B, and so on. So because we understand that, listen, you got infinite possibilities to be successful. You got infinite possibilities to be healed. You got infinite possibilities to eradicate that which had nestled up in your mind. You just have to understand that the possibilities are there. See, no one ever told you that the possibilities were there for you to get healed. You thought you were supposed to live with those conditions, live with those thoughts, because in your environment, as the one was telling us, you were a product of your environment. So you thought that was your reality. No, that was somebody else's reality. The reality is Oh, I understand where I'm supposed to be going. You surrounded me with your reality. And because I have information now, because I realize that the quantum realm exists, listen, I am going to bore out of that place, bulldoze it. That's right, hit it like a Big Mac truck. I'm going to run it over. I'm going to hit it with the hammer. That's right. That's right. They call the one the hammer. I'm going to hit it with the hammer. I'm going to hit him with his words. I'm going to hit him with his ideas. I'm going to hit it, my goodness, with the information that he gave me. He said, flow on. Yeah, you better flow with me. That's right. Flow on. Flow into the deep blue. The deep blue quantum realm. A place where you really met. Oh, flow on. Oh, my goodness. Let me check this timeline as they flow. Oh, my goodness. That's right. That's right. Come on, songbird, hit us. Come on, come on. That's right. Come on, hit us with those emojis. Come on, hit that timeline. Come on. It's flowing, it's raining. Come on. That's the real realm of reality. Come on. Yeah, come on, come on. That's right, come on. Come on, this is the time for you to float. Come on, open up and receive it, open up and receive it. That's right, open up and receive it. Oh, tap into that float. Come on. Oh, come on, come on, that's right, come on. Come on, Katie, come on. Come on, flood the timeline with the flow. Come on, hit us with that water. Yes, yes. Yes. Come on and flow, 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 flow. Listen, I got one more area and we're going to get out of here. But listen, I'm going to come at you next week. Oh, yes, yes. That's right, that's right. Yes, right, they're causing us to flow. Oh, I'm going to hit you with this ecosystem. I'm going to read through this. And we're going to flow on out here the next week. You better flow with me. Come on and float. Flow on. Yes. That's right. That's right. I'm yours truly, the master teacher. The shapeshifter, the code breaker. Listen, we come to, oh my goodness, shift some shapes today. We come to break some codes today. That's right. That's right. That's right. We got codes locked up in us. If we don't know that they're there in this matrix, in this womb. That's right. It's a matrix. It's a womb. Guess what? Matrix is a mathematical process. It's a branch. It's an area. It's also called an augmented matrix. You can augment a matrix. You can adjust it. That's right. That's quantum. It's not straightforward. You can augment it. You can change it. You can cause it to operate the way you need it to operate. You can adjust this. Watch this. I'm going to place it back out there once again. Let's talk about this ecosystem. Oh, we got Sister Tracy Love and Sister Monique. Come on here. Donated. Gratitude. Gratitude. We appreciate your donations, your love, your quantum movement. That's right. You're causing those particles to move. That's right. And we appreciate the love. We appreciate the honor. We respect it. Watch this. This ecosystem, and we're going to get out of here. But watch this. Once again, I'm coming back at you again. And I just wrapped you in this quantum realm because today's title was the quantum realm is the real realm of reality. But it actually was a tributary of deep in the flow of that smooth, quantum blue. So one was the main thought, which is quantum. The main thought created the flow. Then as I used the flow, I went back and got the quantum. That's called quantum. That's the quantum realm, y'all. It connects. Watch this. Ecosystem. According to National Geographic, watch this. An ecosystem is a geographic area where plants, animals, and other organisms, as well as weather and landscape, work together to form a bubble of life. Do you think that it's fortuitous that the NBA players begin to play in what's called a bubble? No, it's time for it. It's that quantum realm. It's that realm of blue. Hello, somebody. That's right. We've been calling for it. There's been blue everywhere. I watched the news one morning. And listen, one female analyst had on a blue dress. The other female analyst that was out doing the weather had on a blue dress. The anchor man had on a blue dress, not a blue dress, a blue suit. Watch this. His other counterpart had on a blue suit. The backdrop was blue. Everything in the studio was blue. Fortuitous? I think not. Turn to another channel. Everybody on that feed had on blue. Oh, you better ask somebody. Watch this. An ecosystem is a geographic area where plants, animals, and other organisms, as well as weather and landscape, work together to form a bubble of life. That sounds like the realm of quantum. It says work together. It didn't say natural selection. It didn't say survival of the fittest. Ecosystems contain biotic or living parts as well as abiotic factors or non-living parts. Biotic factors include plants, animals, and other organisms. Abiotic factors include rocks, temperature, and humidity. Now, I mentioned to you earlier that in a place where it should be nothing but hot lava, something cold can manifest. It defies all logic. It defies all realms of classical mechanics. It defies nature. It's called quantum. Watch this. Every factor in an ecosystem depends on every other factor. Oh, wait a minute. There is a dependency. There's a codependency. So although it appears that it's operating independently, there's a codependency in this quantum system. That's how I connect to you. You connect to me. There's a dependency. Watch this. A change in the temperature of an ecosystem will often affect what plants will grow there. For instance, okay? So the temperature affects what plants will grow there in this ecosystem. Animals that depend on plants for food and shelter will have to adapt to the changes, move to another ecosystem, or perish. NationalGeographic.com or .org. But Darwin's theory says it's a process that over time, as a result of changes in heritable physical or behavioral traits, it changes that allow an organism to better adapt to its environment. I understand adaptation, but it's an ecosystem. So it's not adapting because it's killing off something else to survive. It's adapting because it's connected to it. That's like killing off the field and then harvesting the plants. Well, what are you going to do next year? Don't they work together? I got to kill one because one is plentiful. Well, let me kill the field. Well, next year you won't have anything to plant or a place to plant. Quantum works well together. Listen, we're talking about the quantum realm. That's the real realm of reality. It's the real realm of reality. It's the real realm. That's right. Not only the real realm, it's the real realm. It causes everything to reel or to turn or to operate or to connect. That's right. That's right. Listen, we will be coming at you once again. That's right. We'll be coming at you once again with the quantum realm is the real realm of reality. Let me go ahead and check this timeline again before we get out of here. All right. Sister Sabrina. A change can affect another ecosystem. Yes. Quantum realm of reality. That's correct. A change. That's right. A change, Sister Sabrina. That's right. It would affect another ecosystem. That's right. The realm of reality. Latricia Freeman, my mind is being filled beyond measure. I'm so grateful right now in this moment. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Thank you, Sister KD. Oh, it's that smooth blue, that smooth blue. Listen, I don't want to be remiss to miss anyone. Gratitude, Sister Monique. Thank you for those hearts, those hearts. Yes, Sister Cynthia Ford Clark. Yes, yes, yes. No. There was. That's right. And there's always been a quantum realm. We just didn't understand it. Come on, bulldozer. That's right. That's right, Sister Sharon. All right, yes. Thank you, Sister Latricia. Beautiful. Freedom flowing, yes. I receive it, Master Teacher. Thank you, Sister Cynthia. Thank you for the clap, Elder Gibbs. Oh, let's see. Deep blue, deep blue. And listen, if you have not had an opportunity to donate, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and float. We welcome those as well. Thank you. Thank you, for Sister Stephanie, for putting that information out there. Oh, we're going to give you a minute or two of the Prince of Peace and Sister KD. Thank you for opening my eyes, Sister Sabrina. Gratitude, gratitude. Thank you. Listen, as they float, listen for about 1 minute. I want you to flood that timeline with those emojis. Listen, give us the heart. Give us the thumbs up. Come on, flood the timeline before we get out of here. We want to flow into the next session. Come on and let it flow. Come on. Oh, the one said, yes, indeed, it's raining in the ATL. It's raining in the ATL. Come on, flood the timeline. Yes. Come on and flow. Come on. Yes, in that smooth blue. Yes, yes indeed, yes indeed, yes indeed. Listen, listen. You've just entered. That's right, that's right. You've entered into the truth session. I said just entered. That's right. That's right, because you started out with us and you flowed with us, and now we're at that quantum place. That's right. The quantum realm is the realm of reality. That's right. We're flowing in that deep flow with smooth quantum blue.
Can you see any of Daddy's posts?
All right, let's see. Catch the one. Let's, as the Prince of Peace keep. All right. Oh, we see the one that's putting out that water, that flow out there. Yes. All right, listen here. Listen, we are going to flow right into this next section here. That's right, we're talking about the smooth blue. The smooth blue. But by the same token, we understand that the quantum realm is the real realm of reality. Listen, that's right, I am the master teacher, the shapeshifter, the code breaker. That's right. And listen. This ought to hold you. You want to say, hold what you got. Muse over it. Cogitate upon it. Ponder over it. But guess what? By all means, govern yourselves accordingly with this information. Until next time, Shalom Alaikum, Mishpikah.